Your golfing buddy Bobby Lopez here, and I got a good one for you today, partner. 4, 5, 6 feet and in. This is where the rubber meets the road. You've got to be able to get that golf ball in the hole. That's the whole idea of the game. And you must understand that the ball is going to go opposite the direction that the putter face is pointed. I don't care what you do. You can cut across it. You can swing inside out. No matter what kind of stroke you got, wherever that club face is at the moment of impact, that's the direction that ball is going in. Now, here from Checkpoint Systems, they sent us this nice little graph right here, which is a great thing for practicing. Let me see if I can actually make my, so as you practice from 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, you practice from the different angles around here. Of course, you'd rather chip at a target this big than you would to be chipping at a target this big. You'd rather roll your 25-foot putt within a circle this big instead of a circle that big. So the idea is to elongate or enlarge the circle. The bigger your circle, the better your chances are of converting on third down. Now, let's take a look at some stuff here. Well, I guess I got to get off the pointer. Putts from 3 feet. Who was the best this past year? Jason Day, 100%. Every time he was 3 feet from the hole, he could say, for 100% of the time, he could make it. So his circle is 3 feet. Putts from 4 feet. Oh, excuse me, that's really 3 feet. Lucas Glover was the worst at 94.93. So at 3 feet, these guys are pretty good. The best, the worst, pretty close to each other. Now you go 4 feet. Putts from 4 feet. Greg Chalmers, 98.68. John Merrick, 77.37. See how we're starting to get a little bit of a spread here. Merrick was the worst for the year. Greg Chalmers was the best. He can't say 100% of the time, but he's pretty close. Putts from 5 feet. Bronson Lacassi. Who was that? I never heard of him. I don't know. But he was 91.84%. And now look at the difference in the spread. Jason Duffner down here at 64.52. Ain't that something? 6 feet. Graham McDowell, 88.89. DA points, 51.79. What should he be working on? All right, now why is it that it drops off like it does? And I'm going to show you the reason why and how you can work on it. All right, now, how far can your putter face be off? If the ball's going to go where the putter face is pointed, so the challenge is how do I point the putter face at the target in the first place, and how do I keep it there throughout the stroke? So I'd say the shortest possible stroke, and that'll be another webinar we'll do on that. 2 feet, 2 degrees, you're safe. Still going to go in. You could be 2 degrees off. I made this to full scale to make sure my degrees and everything were right, but this is just down to scale. So that the real hole is 4 1/4 inches across. All right. So here at 2 degrees from 4 feet, you're toast unless that ball's rolling awfully slow. It really goes to about the outer edge of the hole, because I set a ruler down on the full size, and it's right about there. Now, 4 feet 1 degree, you're cool. So you've got to be twice as good from 4 feet as you do going backwards. Let's see here. Previous from 2 feet. From 2 feet, I can be off by 2 degrees. From 4 feet, I can only be off by 1. See that? That's only 1 degree. Now, 6 feet, 1 degree. No good. That's why you see the numbers drop off so dramatically at 6 feet. At 6 feet, my putter face got to be perfect. If I'm off by 1 degree on either side, I'm toast. That ball ain't going in the hole. That's all it takes. So that's why you see him so much better from 3 degrees, 4 degrees, and then it starts dropping off at 5 and really dropping off at 6, because now their putter face has got to be perfect. Now, what do I do about this? How do I know if my putter face is perfectly aligned? Well, go on down to Lowe's and buy one of these. Here it is in the package when I first bought it. Why this? Because it's square down at the bottom here, see? So you can put that flat surface up against your putter face. The other thing you're going to have to watch out for, right here, is on the other side, you'll see that the laser light's coming out from the side, not from the center. Now, the neat part about this center thing, what it does is it measures how far you are away from the hole. So you can set this thing out in the putting green, and then after you press the button to see where the laser's pointed, you can flip it over and look at it, and it'll tell you if you were 3.7 feet, 4.2 feet, whatever distance you were. And I just took a little piece of paper and cut it with a ruler and set it right there where the light is, so that I line this white stripe up with the center of gravity of my putter, or the sweet spot. And all that sort of looks like this right here. I made myself a little piece of cardboard, put some crosshairs on it. I set my putter down, point it there. Then I go ahead and set the laser light to see if I actually am pointed where I think I'm pointed. You can practice this at home as you're seeing me do right here. You practice and 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 you practice until you become so accustomed to the leading edge of that putter face that you know exactly where it's pointed every time. That's the key. So now you know why tour players have trouble after 4 feet out. You can't be off. Can't be off by even 1 degree once you get to 6 feet. Outside of 4 feet, you almost have to be perfect. All right, get yourself one of those lasers, get to work. This is something that if you work done real hard, you could be a scratch golfer by spring.